relating to girls from relationship, marriages, divorce, yes, heartbreaks, anything that has to do with girls, and also fashion. I am Adele Adela, and with me today I have two gorgeous being in the studio. I have
So be glad. Welcome to Girls Closet of Fleet.
And I'm Olaji Taufik Olamdi. Welcome to Girls Closet.
Okay, welcome to Girls Closet on Fleet TV. But first of all, we are going to be talking about the trending issue on Twitter right now, which is divorce. Basketmouth announces split from his wife, LC Okbocha. Like 11 years of marriage ended just like that. We don't know what happened. Details were not given, but it has ended. Like when I saw it, I was like, God, why? What happened? Because marriages, so many marriages actually ended this year. Yes, Anita Okoye and Anita Okoye and that of Paul Okoye, and so many other marriages like that ended. And that Dotsu also, Oyebi Dotsu and his wife also got separated this year. I don't know what. Yes, and the Peace Queen. And then I don't know what's happening to marriages nowadays. I'm not married. We're all not married. But then I'm just eager. Like, should it be a concern for the young ones who are yet to be married?
Of course.
What could be happening in marriages? We don't know what's up in marriages. But let's read what happened. Basketmouth announcing splits from wife. Comedian Basketmouth has announced a split from his wife of 11 years, LC. The comedian took to social media to share a cryptic post announcing the end of their marriage. He wrote, "As much as it pains me to bring my personal life to the public space, this is an unavoidable situation. After much deliberations, my wife and I have made the difficult decision to end our marriage. As we move forward separately, we will continue to work together to give our beautiful children all the care, love, guidance, and support they need. We humbly ask that you all respect our privacy as we navigate through the times. Thank you so much." The duo who got married in 2010 have 3 kids together: Janelle, Jason, and Maya Okbocha. Things are getting, I don't know, things are kind of getting worse and scary.
Nothing is getting worse. Nothing is getting scary.
Okay, nothing is getting scary. Well, I don't know what's happening in marriages. Like,
if you ask me, in my opinion, nothing is happening because, like I said before, I'm this kind of person that I don't believe and I don't live my life and I don't depend. My life doesn't depend on the nonsense I see on social media. I don't live on that. Right.
No, it's not depending on what you see on social
media. My parents have been married for 30-something years and they are still happily married.
Exactly.
And there are a lot of people who have been married and they are still happily married.
That's
like,
true.
I kind of think that all these TikTok lives should be, they should even scrap TikTok. They should scrap social media at least. Let people realize themselves, because I feel that this is what is causing issues at home or in most families.
TikTok,
social media. Before this era came, would you even hear of things like this? These things just came up and things are just scattering, whereby you see a woman who is supposed to be inside her house, taking care of her kids, taking care of her husband, doing her work the way she's supposed to do. Okay, wasn't it on Monday? I went to the bank. So when I was inside the bank, I saw this lady. Her clothes was almost up. Her son was dragging the clothes, and she was
the son,
big, very small boy, like he's not too, probably let's say a year plus or something. The boy was just shouting, making noise, and she was busy on her phone. I turned more than 5 times to look at that lady. She's a young lady, but she was so engrossed on her phone. And her clothes was going, she wasn't even looking. What she was doing, she would use her hand and do like this, and the son will still take it, and she wasn't even paying attention. Now this is a mother, and then let's say the husband walks in. Let's say the man came maybe from working now. Okay, without knowing that the wife is in the bank. They just say, and he walks in, seeing the wife in that position, what would he be thinking? And then they will not say, "Men did what?" But you as a mother, you are not even doing what you're supposed to do. All this kind of nonsense. If there's nothing like wrong with you if you can put that phone aside, face what you came to the bank to do, and leave. You're carrying your son, and the clothes you wear is a flare skate. It's not as if it's trouser or anything, and the son is dragging it, and you're not even like carrying the baby well. You're using your hand to push the whole thing, and you're still on your phone, not even paying attention. I got really angry in my spirit. Like, I looked at her more than 5 times, like, is it really okay? What's wrong with this woman? You understand? So that's why I said that this social media, because believe you me, she fit there on Instagram, or she fit be WhatsApp, or she they watch videos on TikTok or anything that will make her to be that busy, even when her clothes was going, or she didn't even care. You get, so like I said before, nothing is wrong with marriages. It is just because of this era, and there are a lot of young people too who are in this era who are not allowing themselves to be swayed by the happenings on social media. Do you understand? So had it been that there is no social media, this guy and the wife would have been separated and we would not even know. So because the whole thing now came up now, and see, like I said before, if you like, let all the celebrities divorce. Let everybody. That will not stop me from getting married. Like, I'm not living my life based on what they are doing. That's their business.
The thing is, I'm not. Okay, do you want to say something?
Well, I think I'll just have to. I won't say blame, but I would like to correct most people who, when I saw the post online, when I saw the tweet by, what was it called, Basketmouth. I read the comment under the tweet, and some people were like, "Hey God, what is happening? Celebrity marriages." A particular lady even commented. She said, "Her marriage is now 1 year, but now she's scared and the likes." So I don't feel like, why would people actually look up to celebrity marriages as their own way of marriage? First of all, look at your home. Look at your parents. So their parents are living peacefully for so many years, but you tend to look at you look at celebrities that don't even see, they're not even in your immediate life. You don't know the kind of life they are living, but you're looking up to these people as their marriage is okay, is looking flashy on social media and the likes. Funke Akindele, when she actually divorced with her husband, a week before, I think it was her husband's birthday, they took pictures together, they posted love messages unknowing to us that they've already separated. Even this guy Sonyeri, you are separated for about 8 to 9 years. I already know. So people should just tend to go back home, look at your parents at home
and emulate them.
Don't look at what you are seeing on social media. And social media is just a tool. You can either use it for good or for bad. People are using it to learn skills. People are using it to train people. Why would you now tap into the bad one? No matter where you get to, you will see the good and the bad day. Emulate the good ones. And these marriages they're actually all these celebrity marriages. I know most of those celebrities, they are the ones that their marriage are crashing. It is not those people that are inside the street here or something like that. So people should not just generalize it that because marriages are crashing among celebrities.
That's like I was saying.
They shouldn't generalize it. It's different.
That's the problem I'm having with people because I don't understand. Like, okay, because Basketmouth is a popular person, an influential person, so now he's been married for 12 years. The wife now comes on Instagram to write love notes and be like, I don't know. But seriously speaking, like, when I say some things to my fellow young girls, like especially, they feel that, what's wrong with this girl? Why are you so, like, you talk as if you are from this, like all these 1980s generation. I'll be like, no. It's not, it's a mindset. You understand? It's a mindset. I used to tell people, like, when I was growing up, actually, like, my dad is an only son, alright, but then he had stepbrothers, or he has stepbrothers. And those stepbrothers, they have children. And I saw most of my, should I call them my step cousins, or I don't even know what I should call them.
Step brothers.
Step aunties and all of that. Like, I saw most of them. I don't know if they're watching, but then I even had to like shout out to one when I was still a child. I was still in primary school then, because I saw her doing shit and I was watching. And she had kids, even though she was not in marriage. You understand? She was just doing a lot of things. So seeing that thing, and I saw them doing that with the person she was doing it with, I got really angry. And then imagine someone like me growing up like, oh, that's how I met it. No, it's just a mentality. Do you understand? And I've also seen people that, where I'm coming from, they just marry 1 year, they carry their bag, they say they are not doing again. They come back, you know, stuff like that. But then I'm not going to like, because that is how they are going to do that, I should not be scared. I don't understand. My life and yours is never the same thing. And there's one good thing that young girls or young people should actually learn. Young people like us, of course. When someone marriage crashes, you should not be looking for what did not lose. Look for, like, if I were to be this person, what did she do wrong that she could have done right? Then do the opposite of it, and not to be like, I should have. We are now scared though. We are.
And the man too. What did he do wrong?
What did he do wrong? You know, vice versa. You know, it's not just about the woman. The two of them. You get, okay. Look at this man, Yule Doche. The other day he came on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, sending an apology letter to the wife. You know, this kind of thing, and then I just read it. I'm like, I just screw pass. He was like, I've done 99.9 things that are right. Don't just because of this one thing and cut me off. But when you were making that decision, didn't you know that a time like
He
this?
said he didn't bargain for it.
Oh, really? But then, seriously, young people like us, it's not because of what they are doing. I feel that they do contract marriage because you can't just wake up after 12 years now. You don't wake up and say I'm not doing again. I feel that there is something is wrong with these people. There's something they are not saying, and because they're not ready to tell us what they are doing, there's something they are hiding.
Of course.
So I'm not going to emulate you. I'm not going to make you my role model. Excuse you. You're not rich to be my role model. I'm sorry to say that, but that is what it is.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm talking of staying on this issue of celebrity marriage crashes. Even if I would look up to anyone's marriage when it comes to celebrity, I would have to look at people like Olu Jacobs and his wife. They've been together for so many long. People like Daddy Adeboye. See, in marriages there will be issues. Okay, let's assume that is not a contract marriage. Let's say just normal marriage as it should be. But due to some certain reasons, they couldn't push the marriage anymore. Like both of them, they stopped trying to save the marriage. Because in this life, okay, let's put it into his profession now. While he was still struggling to become a comedian, there will be times where he will feel tired. You feel confused, like I'm not doing this again. Why didn't he live that dream? Because he was looking at the bigger picture. Now too, you need to start looking at the bigger picture in every marriage. Look at those children. Now they say, okay, both of them will be supporting the kids. They are now having that psychology now that once anything happening in a marriage, go out of the marriage.
Yeah, just walk away.
Just walk away.
For goodness sake, that like there's no sweets. There's nothing like it's all good here. Definitely there will be mistakes. Like when two people from different family, different background, different upbringing, different ideas coming together, you should know that you guys are coming together to make mistakes.
Of course.
To correct each other, to score at it, to get angry at each other. Then first year, second year, what made it sweet? When it's already 11 years and there are issues happening, why don't you go back to the beginning and look at the things that are lacking now that were present at that time and bring it forward just to make sure your home is okay. Even if you don't like the idea of marriage, for the sake of your children, I don't understand people. Not as a marriage, relationships. I think because of this thing that some people now not be scared of any entering relationship.
Okay, like what Olamide said, like imagine having a career where you are nurturing for years and then it's not yielding anything positive. Will you not say because of that you want to leave the career?
You won't do anything again.
You won't do anything again. You go and sleep. It's not possible.
Imagine someone who is a footballer because you got an injury. You now quit football.
See, you are not
knowing the glory that is set ahead of you. Imagine someone like Messi or even Ronaldo. Because I believe that when they were starting, they were ups and downs. I even heard that Messi was not even good at some point. It was Barcelona like, what? Okay, if they had quit, would they have won the
Ronaldo had heart problem at the point in time. Now look at Messi has won this World Cup now. Do you know how many trophies Messi has lost?
You can imagine.
And didn't say because I've lost. Because I've not won a year.
You have injuries, yes.
You have bad games. They will lose matches.
People will laugh at you. In fact, they will comment on Twitter, which is that site. They will drag you. You get frustrated. You feel like killing yourself, but then you still move on. There will be one reason why you should stay put to where you are.
I think these celebrities should just know that they are people's role model. There are people that have taken them as their role model. They shouldn't just.
I'm sorry, they're not my role model.
No, I know they are not your role model. But when I saw the comments, some people actually look up to them. They are actually public figures. When they speak, people want to listen.
Yeah.
So they should actually act accordingly. It's like our parents too. When they speak, we want to listen. We want to emulate them. We tend to emulate people around us, what they see, what the level of influence they have. That's the level of the kind of people they'll be able to sway. So they should know, if you are giving up like this, how can you now come outside maybe in the next few years and be giving speech? I won't even respect you anymore.
So when we even come out and give marriage advice? I have to listen to you.
When you actually neglected your own marriage, you're like, okay, I'm tired, dude. Let it break. Let us just go our separate ways.
See, no matter how you want to define it. Even though he paying you to bring your how do you even put it?
He said
your private life
to social media, then you give them space.
Like who was blocking you before? Okay. As a matter of fact, what we are just social media in-laws.
Of course.
Do you get? So last, the marriage is between you and your wife. If anything is wrong, you said not even your children are not even involved. It is just between the two of you.
There's this thing in my mind. during our parents' time, when they have issues in their marriage, they don't take it to the town crier or the chief. They call their immediate family and they settle this problem.
But do you know why? See, I don't know how true it is, but then I think I heard someone say something once. The reason why these social media wives like us nowadays, the reason why they will not call their immediate family is because maybe some of them, when their son was married, they would have, like, you know, mothers, they see a lot. They would have told, maybe let's say someone like you now, your mother would have told you, Olamide, no. But you know, you saw the calls, you saw the boobs, you saw the everything. He's enticing you, he's pushing you. She's presentable. I can carry her to cinema, and all guys will be turning and looking. Then when the yawa don't call cast or don't cast now, you now come and call. First of all, is it that woman back? I don't know for Yoruba mothers though, but where I'm coming from, definitely. They first of all wash you, and if you don't have heart, you cannot be able to stand it. And they want to avoid all those drama. They're like, let's do it. If it's not working, no, everybody go after your family do not like me. You know?
Well, I don't think I wouldn't want us to like probably judge what happened, because we don't know what happened in the marriage.
Whatever happened, regardless of what happened.
Okay, regardless of what happened.
Like before this show started, I said I wasn't going to talk about this because it's actually annoying me. Because this is like how many marriages this year? I don't even okay. Like it's not a normal thing. It's not a normal thing. Anybody can actually wake up. Okay, who should I even mention right now? Imagine someone like Joke Silva. Wait till I say I'm not married or Jacob. It's
not possible.
No, you cannot say it's not possible. That one not saying. Then you not be like, hey, this one too. Oh God, I beg. You know, stuff like that. You know, it's not.
You know what I think these celebrities' marriages are kind of crashing.
Why?
Okay, they believe once they are divorced or anything, they can have other things to do with their life as a celebrity.
Okay.
Because why will you wake up one day, 12 years of marriage? I'm not trying to judge. I believe they could have probably ironed everything out.
Okay.
I'm sorry, cheating is a very bad thing. Even if the guy cheats, they could have ironed everything out. Or probably the lady cheats, because I know that guys don't forgive ladies that cheat. But I don't think she would have cheated. Okay, even if she cheated, or even if he cheated, they could have ironed things out. She again, not they come, or probably leave it off social media. Not they coming out to say like, we are sorry. I don't want to bring this part of my life to social media.
But you already brought it. Like we've seen it,
and Nigerians are always here to talk about it.
And we're even like imagining what has happened inside
the marriage, exactly, in the closet. Now, what will be the lots of the kids?
It will fall on the kids.
Because they will not grow up to now probably having challenges in their marriages and be like, okay, my mom did this, my dad did this.
I don't know, like
they now say go and spend your holiday with your mom. Like this year, the next day you go to your dad. You know that kind of business marriage. I don't even understand.
I don't know. Did you guys grow up in the village? Like actually, I grew up in the village. Like I remember like there was this particular girl whose mother gave birth to, and then she now got married to another guy. You understand? Yeah, she married somebody, and then the marriage did not work out. She now came back to her parents' house, living like a single lady. And then she brought the girl back to the family, and then after some years, she now saw another man and now got married to another man. What did they use that girl do? Where is your father? You are fatherless. You know this kind of thing. Meanwhile, she has a father, and the father comes once in a while to bring stuff for her. But for the father, the mother and the father are not living together. They, like, even me said, I feel for you know, like, doesn't make the girl be like, where is your father? You that does not have a father, and she will be crying. You understand? That is another thing I feel. You see all these Nollywood movies, but the things they act, people,
it is not the reality.
It's not the reality, and people are living their life from
those things,
and it's actually annoying.
If you want to play any love scene, show people that love is not emotion, it is action, it is work.
See,
if you want love to last, it is work.
I said something more. I said something before. I said love is not a feeling. It's beyond feeling. Love is a decision. It's a decision. If I decide that, hey bro, it is you I should be ready to give him the word. Even if his head bends, which it will not bend in Jesus' name. Even his head bends, and then all his eyeballs pops out, and then his tongue sweet, I'll still stay there because I made that decision
to love this person.
But then you see some people, maybe because you've been feeding the man with too much sugar, and now he's not diabetic. You now say I cannot stay. I don't understand. I don't know what I fed him.
I said something one day. I was like, marriage is a warfare. Warfare. You're not going there to like, okay, there'll be moments where you'll be happy, joyous and everything, there'll be playful time, but then
there'll be bad times.
There'll be bad times, and bad times when the bad times should come, it look as if, let me just leave this marriage, I'm not married though, but I believe marriage is a warfare. Even with the right person, marriage is a warfare, because as long as you stay in that marriage, you will get to know some side of that person that you've not known before.
Well, I don't really know what your definition of warfare is, but I don't see marriage to be
like, it's not like warfare. You don't understand what warfare, like what I mean by that. Like you're getting married, you're thinking everything will be rosy,
will be sweet. You know all these Hollywood movies whereby breakfast in bed.
It's not possible.
Everything will just be going so smooth.
My papa give my mama breakfast on bed.
But you see, the reality of it is that most of the time I always see marriage. I don't see marriage as this kind of lovey-dovey. No. I see it as partnership.
Love will come.
If we are in partnership, we are running a business now. If you stop doing what you are doing to make the business grow, it will fall.
Exactly.
And if I stop, it will fall as well. It's like riding bicycle. Yeah. Once you stop pedaling, you are going down. That is how marriage is. It's not about Papa me do this one, she didn't do this.
See, do you know? I kind of feel. I don't know. I might be wrong. My opinion, though. I kind of feel that one of the reasons why some people are actually having crises in their relationships or marriage is because, misplaced priorities. You get. As a woman should know her place in the home. And when you try to be the man of that home, it will not work. It's just that simple. The place of a woman is the helpmate. You cannot want to be the head of the house. It's not possible when the man is alive. Men loves to rule. Men love to be in charge. And if a woman is coming to come and take up that role of a man, okay. You'll see some women that will say, my husband, he's not outspoken, he doesn't know how to talk in the public, so you want not doing his mouth. You understand? See, the man might be happy the first time, thank you for doing it, do the second time, you see the third time back, men has ego. And then some women they'll make that man, they'll from who the man is, not on the man to being a woman, and then the woman becomes the man. If that man steps up, maybe meets up with his friends, and he hears the way the friends talk about their wives, how they treat them, coming back to the house, if that man talks to you and you are trying to be authoritative, forget it, you definitely have issue in that home. And that is it. Like I said before, it's misplaced priorities. A lot of women these days, because of gender equality, feminism, they want to be in charge of the home. A woman can never be in charge of a home. I don't know, my opinion, because my dad and my dad is like a soldier. He's not a military man, but he behaves like one. If he's talking here, my mom, they don't born away and say she open mouth. Do you understand? Like she will just, it's not as if she's scared. No,
it's respect.
But she will just calm down and bend her head. My dad will talk, he will shout, he will say everything. If everywhere is now too hot, my mom will just from the backyard, she will go out. Then she will not call on phone. Everywhere is calm. That makes me laugh. When everywhere is calm, please call me. Then she will not come back. My dad will not start. So I'm talking, you walked away. You see? You start from where you stopped, and then my mom will be like, sorry. Imagine that she's not trying to but I'm not doing anything, trying to prove a point. Then imagine what will happen. It will not be that first year or second year, it will maybe it will take up to a good number of years before them you've been like this for years and you're not even willing to change. I think I'm tired. You understand? And then the same thing too with the man. When you're not even loving your wife like you are supposed to, you're treating her as if she's a maid, and then you expect her to be submissive. The whole thing just work in pursuit. You know, we should just find our place. Priorities have destroyed.
If we should call each and everyone together to say one or two things, they will have one or two things that is different from each person's opinion to say.
There is only one reason why you should divorce is when there is threat to life.
Exactly.
When there is threat, otherwise
everything can be worked on.
That's why they said before going into marriage, you have to work on yourself and be prayerful.
Even right in the marriage.
Right in the marriage.
Keep on working on yourself. The truth is that some of them give up on that marriage.
You know, I heard someone say something once. As a girl, you're not married. Let's say you're up to a marriage age, but husband never come. You see them, they'll turn prayer warrior. They'll start praying for husband. Now the husband comes, you now feel relaxed. 1 year, 2 year, you don't have a child, you start praying again, you turn up to another prayer warrior. Because you need to have a seed in that home. You start praying again. Then when the children now comes to you, everything is settled. You start misbehaving, you start doing anyhow because you feel that you've gained ground. Forgetting that same God who answered you prayer that brought the man is the person you should look up to sustain that marriage for you. You know, but some people, they just feel relaxed, I'm married and that is it for them. Alright, see, I'm sorry, am I talking too much today?
Feel free.
Okay, I kind of feel that, okay, like in a home, but if couples, if they don't pray together, if they don't do things together, they'll definitely have issues.
Yeah, sure.
You understand? A family that prays together stays together. Imagine the woman wakes up in the morning, she's on this side of the bed praying. The husband is on the other side of the bed praying. Imagine what will happen. You don't even know if the woman is praying God as he's going to may his eyes be blinded, maybe not see. I know stuff like that, because women can actually be very, very dangerous depending on who they marry. And
I think it's what the man makes of the wife that he gets. If you actually treat her well, you will get the best of her.
And then secondly, as like me now, I've told myself, I'm not married though. You get the day I'll get married, there are some friends I'm definitely going to cut off in my life. And that's the truth. I cannot marry now and keep those friends that loves partying around me. Hello babe. No. No.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem. And those ones who are not even married, because I know I have some stupid friends. I'm sorry, they're not stupid, but we understand ourselves.
Funny friends.
You know, funny friends. Maybe say, when you talk about men, you'll be like, no man is responsible. See the way they're talking about men.
Just been too negative.
You know, and then my husband calls, I'm looking at him, who knows how many numbers he has collected today? Who knows how that? You know, so those kind of friends that I know that are like that. I'm getting you guys in advance. So
you're married. We have a comment here, Mr. Fad Fonts. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrongly. He said, you did not want to go to that husband, uncle, that you did not regard when it's sweet for you to settle your disputes for you, and most family don't have time for prayer again. I don't understand that.
Yes, most ladies out there pray.
Most ladies out there want to compete with their husband just to show that they have a say in their home.
Thank you.
Rather than succumb to their husband as the head of the family, as has been recorded in the Bible.
Even aside from the Bible, do you know that ladies don't know the power they have in silence? They don't see, no matter how a man, okay, let's say a man rants now. Imagine a man and his wife ranting. Just say one family A and family B. This man is ranting with his wife. Then the wife stand up. No, you can't tell me that. That is not okay.
You're not going to that. You can imagine.
Now look at that. Where will it end? Violence. Look at the other marriage. Babe, listen. The babe keep quiet. Sit down. When the man finish ranting, see the babe just play this silent mood. Just sit down there. You will be the one to come back and say sorry now.
Did I talk to you?
Yeah, you're not provoking now. Yeah, she did this thing. See, but don't come back and now apologize without you saying one word.
See, my brother, do you know why it will not be like that? We've watched too much of movies, you know.
You just
and
talk back.
Hey, you know, and they'll not tell you, if you don't talk, he will take you for a fool. You know, stuff, those stupid words.
All those words.
And then, thank you. And then, a lot of feminists are out there. This doesn't say a lot of things. There's some things I will never, ever spend my time or data to read. I will never do it. Like, it's not as if they are passing message you, but that message you're passing is just like, I told Christian something this afternoon. I told him that I don't want to talk about this divorce or this breakup, heartbreak, because it's affecting me as a person, because the man keeps seeing it. I don't even want to see it. It's making me feel like everything is bad, everything is wrong out there. But then I have fantastic stuff, like fantastic relationships and marriages that are very, very okay.
Yes, I know many marriages that are very, very okay, like very, very okay. I will always say, like, the only marriage I am looking up to in this Nigeria as a whole, in this Nigeria, is that the Adeboye's marriage. That's the only marriage.
My mom and my dad married.
It's that the Adeboye's marriage. So the reason why I said that the Adeboye's marriage, probably because my dad is late. That's why. But I love my mom, my father's, my parents' marriage as well. Sure, you get. But I said the marriage I'm looking up to in this Nigeria, like not celebrities.
See, before my mom,
that the Adeboye's.
Before my mom, before she died, she actually do some things whereby, you know, when you do something for, okay, let's say your husband and you're married and you go to the church, you buy some things for yourself. You bought this thing now, you now say, my husband said I should come and give you this thing, sir. Pastor, I just okay. My husband said I should donate this thing to the church. He didn't ask you.
She's
She
not
just do it on her own and put his name on it.
You see,
So many times,
that stuff,
she will do it.
that is the reason why, you see, like I said before, a lot of women, they want to be the ones running the home. You understand? Probably Basketmouth's wife now feels that Basketmouth is not handsome.
No, we can't judge. We don't know.
No, I'm just saying.
Maybe.
And then she's beautiful. You're not carrying me. Isn't that what happened to Two-Face and sorry, what's his name? P Square. P Square and
Peter Okoye
and the wife.
You know, Paul Okoye.
Anyone, many ones that together never split. You get. Like
he's not carrying her along.
Yeah, they said he wanted, as in she wanted him to make her
his PA,
a manager,
a complex in Lekki.
Okay.
That she was supposed to have an office space there, but then he didn't carry her along.
And then he wanted the younger brother. She wanted her own brother to be Peter's this thing.
So they'll be monitoring.
I know some of their names again. Rude Boy's manager. That one no comply. Like, do you want to turn your husband's business to your own family business?
No.
He is the man of the home. You don't tell him what to do. You only support him. Whatever decisions he make. That is why, as a woman, your place is to pray for your husband so that he will make right decisions. Not for you to decide for his vision.
There are some things that women don't see, but women will have said that this decision.
You pray for him.
You are going to. You pray for
him.
Our viewers at home, please drop your comments. We are going to be very, very responsive. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you for joining us on this show. Thank you. Please drop a comment, because this thing now, as they all, just drop a comment. Let's know how you feel about it.
And please, if you know you have a younger sister like me out there, advise them, because they're reading too much of posts on social media.
Instagram.
It's affecting a lot.
Most ladies out there are being affected by what they see on social media. TikTok, they are being swayed, they are being distracted by what they see on social media.
Imagine a mother. That's why I say TikTok mothers. I saw one wig, frontal, on a 2-year-old child.
Imagine. I saw one.
The one I saw. This small girl went for her kindergarten graduation or so.
You not put eyelashes.
She did eyelashes. She did frontals. She fixed nails. If I see the mother of that girl, I don't know you, but you're not
the mother. The husband. No mind the husband.
I mean, where was the man?
I'm very sure. I'm not trying to judge. I am not trying to judge. But I'm very sure the husband of that lady is that a Yahoo guy. Yes, because a very responsible guy will never allow such thing. I can't imagine myself getting married to a very responsible guy, and then I will now wake up one day, fix frontals, fix nails.
Even if you feel like fixing it, once you know that once her dad gets back,
why will the thought even cross my mind?
People will want to feel like, okay, let me just do it. But if you as the man, don't even think of it. Even as a lady, it's not even right. But when we have TikTok mothers, what would you now? What would they give birth to?
Instagram mothers.
Watching
Papaya X on Instagram.
Who is that?
Papaya X is making money from all those clouds chasing and.
I'm sorry. Papaya X is a very loving soul, but who is having like?
Imagine someone like Papaya X now announces that she's getting married.
Oh my God.
You'll not be like, if she can get married, who would not? Thank you very much.
Who will not get married? People are getting married and she's not married yet. So what are we talking about? Well, please, our viewers at home, please drop a comment. We are going to be very, very responsive. Let's go to the next topic. We have 2 topics to treat for today, and then we are done. Can one fix a broken trust? Can a broken trust be fixed? Let's put it like that. Can a broken trust be fixed? Like, you have this trust in this person, and the person like keeps doing some things.
Everything is fixable in this life.
Yeah, a broken trust can be fixed.
A broken trust can be fixed. Okay.
Everything is fixable.
It depends on the people that are inside. Okay, on the 2 persons that are inside the relationship or friendship or something. Because what I discovered over the years is that someone who has broken your trust and someone whose trust has never been tested, the one that has broken your trust has more probability of now trying to win back your trust, will not be loyal more than that person that the trust has never even been tested at all. You don't even know if this person you can be trusted or not. But if someone has actually broken your trust, see, anybody can break anybody's trust at any time. We are all humans.
Of course.
We are all
See,
humans. That's
you
just
must disagree to agree. You must
That's
disalign to align. Like, as you're in that relationship, let everything scatter. Fix it. Make that mistake. Fix it. I don't know. What am I saying?
I saw a comment
Fixable.
I saw a comment under this Basketmouth issue on Twitter. The man said the day he married his wife, that was the day he forgave his wife. For the sins she's yet to commit, he has forgiven her ahead.
And that is the truth.
Now they are 15 years into the marriage.
That is the truth. Let me tell you something. You're a Muslim.
Yeah.
Like, then you're a Christian. I'm going to talk based on the Bible part of it. Probably you let us know what the Quran say. You see, the Bible says, while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us.
Okay.
When we already sinners, when they never even born us, I never even know say this day they go bomb you. I never even know say this, like, they're not taking care of my sins. He died for me ahead, even before I came. So he has already forgiven me, even the sins I'm going to commit.
He will still forgive.
The only thing that you need is like, you've sinned, or you come to me, ask for forgiveness, and I'll welcome you back. You understand? That is how marriage should be. When you're going into that forever journey with that person, even though there's need to be like a contract journey now, that forever movement, all right, you'll be like, okay, no matter what to do, okay, I know that as human that you are, in fact you were even an entertainer, you definitely make mistakes. You may not even want to cheat, but there is this girl that come and rub your chest. I'm forgiving you ahead in case it happens. But even if it happens, don't forget I am your wife. Don't forget to come back home. You understand? No matter what happens, don't forget to come back home.
Okay,
that kind of man said, even if he was the girl, now remember
my wife. So Gucci said, speaks to older couples who have been happily married for decades. They will tell you marriage is not just for fun. TikTok couple girls have made many of you over idealize marriage. Marriage is hard. There is rarely any happily married couple that don't contemplate divorce.
There is nothing like happily married.
I'll go back to my word again. Marriage is a warfare. Thank you.
I don't see marriage as a warfare. I see marriage as...
It's not like you go and fight though. Not like you fight. There will be challenges. You should be on your toes. Be prepared. Like
just think, okay, he will serve me breakfast in bed. It will all be lovey-dovey. I watched a video. By a lady. I think she has been married for the past few years now, maybe 4 years or 5 years. She said most ladies now would think, okay, when you get to marriage, you'll be having sex every day or every 2 days. She said,
when I want to go out, he will door for me.
There will be times every 1 week you are not even seeing each other. You've gone to work, you are so occupied, you are very, very busy. The children want to go to school, your mom is calling you, you're having this one to discuss, your friend are there, your business is not going well. You won't even see each other. You just be like partners then, just like roommates. He's cooking, okay, I'm bathing the kids, okay, take them to work. After I get one open gate, oh yeah, you do this one, I'm calling my co-workers, are you in the office yet? You just be like that. But the time you now come over, you now have to sit, maybe probably when you are in bed and you just cuddle again, now start going back into that emotional state. But there will be a time whereby you just be the reality of everything. No rubbed up emotion, everything will just dry up, you just be like roommates. But at times the emotion will come back again, it will come and go. But at times there are no emotions there. It is that friendship and that partnership that you've created that will work, and you will make it work. It will work on autopilot.
Actually, like I've actually told myself something. Beginning of this year, I told myself, like, Gladys, if husband should come now, ask yourself this question: are you ready? Now, and I told myself something that any day I'm going to get married. Let's say once the man has shown interest that it is you I want to marry, even before he proposed, I'm going to go back home, sit down with my mom, ask her questions, go to my aunt, ask her questions, like, cause I want to know, like, because if a woman should know, not just know it, and understand her place, you understand, even if the man do whatever, she will have that marriage intact. A woman is a builder of her home. The building of the home is not with the man. If any marriage crashes, they should blame the woman, not the man. That is the truth.
It's women that build home.
Women build home.
I can testify that.
Women build home. So if that marriage should crash, they should blame the woman. Because a woman who cannot make use of her knees very well, and she's a married woman, even if they don't break up, her children will never be together. They will be disorganized children. They will be children without what's it called, vision and purpose in life.
Okay, we have a comment. Mr. Fat Front said, you can only forgive but not forget, so a broken trust can't be fixed.
Well, Well, I think I've never been married, but I think in marriage, no matter how you trust someone, you trust your wife, you trust your husband, but that trust will be broken. There's no way you can solve it. Okay, let's say people that have been married for like 50 years, even friendship, they will break your trust. So you have to forgive the person. There are people in my life right now that they've done some things to me, and I've zeroed my mind like this person will never offend me. No matter what you do, because of some certain things you don't even know that you see as a small thing. I just feel like this person has done something to me. You cannot, if you offend me again, just do anyhow.
I actually have
if I get married today, that's the day I'll just forgive her in advance of what we will do.
Because forget. You see, women, we annoy you.
A
woman will annoy you on purpose. I actually have a friend. He's not my boyfriend. We are just friends. All right. He told me something where he said, "Do you know you're very, very saucy? Like you're very, very. Sometimes you talk. I feel like I should just like do one thing to you, but then for some reasons I don't know why I can't just get angry. You see why I get angry, sister? I can't just get angry.
You just be laughing
at the things you do. Instead, and that's what he does. I will say some things on purpose, just vex. In my mind, I'd be like, vex, no call me again. Like what is this? Get angry. But then he will just smile, be like, this guy is a winch.
Echo Igbo said trust can be fixed, but trust can be fixed, just takes time, commitment and reassurance through action.
That's it.
Commitment and reassurance. See, most people they've left. They are no more committed to their relationship and to their marriage.
They leave it.
You understand? They just leave it there. Like I said before, as a woman, as a girl, you have this guy that you guys are dating, and then the relationship is just going up and down. You should sit yourself down and ask yourself a question, because there's something you're not doing. See, men, but to turn a man around is not easy. Ask yourself, what are the side chicks doing to win your husbands and your boyfriend to themselves? You understand? There's something you're not doing. A man is very easy to convince, even though they play hard. There's a low button of every human being.
Of course.
But because you want to be in a place of authority, you want to take charge, you want to be in charge of his life when you're not his God.
Oh God.
Oh my God, I don't want to end this show, but then we have to end it. So let's go to the next one, which is, what are the challenges one face in a relationship? Not marriage, this time around. Like in a relation, the challenges like you tend to face. Because as there are challenges in marriage, because it's from relationship that you go to marriage.
Of course, you can't jump that relationship phase. You can't just pick someone on the road and marry. No, it's not possible.
So, what are the challenges that you are going to face in that relationship that is likely for you to face in marriage?
Well, I think when it comes to relationship, first and foremost, you need to define why you are going into a relationship. That will determine the kind of challenge you will face. And if you have raised up for the challenge, they say you don't prepare for war at the war front. You will prepare before you get to the war front. If you are prepared before, then you are a step ahead of the other person who haven't prepared yet. So now, let's say I want to go into a relationship now. First of all, sit myself down. What does it take to maintain a relationship nowadays? Do I have it intact? Why am I going into this relationship? Is it for fun? Is it for commitment? Is it for marriage? Is it just to pass time? So now it will determine if I'm going to a relationship now for the fun of it. I'm not likely to have any issue, because even if she's doing anyhow, I'll be like, thank God I'm not committed. If okay, let's say we are on the same page, where I say, okay, let's just be catching cruise until I'm not ready, you are not ready. We can't have problem because there is no emotion attached to it, and we don't have anywhere we are heading to. We just want to play around. But if I'm committed to the relationship, I'll feel like, what are those things I will need? It's like traveling and you don't have TFA. You would not get to the bus stop and start begging people for money. It's not possible. You need to be financially stable. To some extent, it's not like you don't need to have everything in this world before you say you want to sustain a good relationship. But love is sweet, but when money enters, it is sweeter. It takes money to call. It takes money to go out. It takes money to maintain relationships. So if you don't have that money, number one, you're out of the relationship risk. And the second thing is the decision to stay with that one person. To stay with that one person. If you are kind of guy whereby you like jumping from Titi to Sade to Cynthia to Alima to Amarachi to Gladys and to Adiola, you can just be catching cruise. But once you enter a committed relationship, stay with that one lady. You've enjoyed the street enough. Just be serious with one person, and you will be able to. And talking about relationship like that, you should start understanding the person's likes and dislikes, how you roll with the person spiritually. If your spirit aligns, because when we talk about marriage, if your spirit don't align, the marriage will not work. There are some people, if I'm working with Adiola now, let's say I'm working with Adiola and I'm seeing the kind of flow that is in between us, like at times you go just off, at times me too I go off, it will just be like one kind. And then let's say I'm working with Gladys, I'm like, Gladys, everything just the anyhow, everything they occur. Or let's say I'm free with you, but I'm not free with her. Or at times she keep this kind of hard face. What will I think? Will I want to wake up every day and be looking at this face? It's not possible. There will be times whereby the husband or the boyfriend will be feeling bad or something. Then you will be looking up to the other person.
That's what they
to
like.
still give you the life.
Fair women.
No, it's not about fair
Because their face are always
women. At least to still be able to make you okay. But when the lady is not expecting you to come and make her happy, and you yourself you're not happy, how can you give what you don't have? That's one thing I used to be against when it comes to ladies. Some ladies expect that it is the duty of the guy to make her happy. No! You can't ourselves being happy. We need people to make us happy as well.
Like I like this relationship, whatever. I'm of the opinion or the idea that if you're not ready for a relationship, don't go into any. And even if you're to go into a relationship, don't just date for fun.
If someone is not ready for a committed relationship,
it's even about committed or not committed. See, if you want to get into a relationship, someone like me, my idea, if I don't see you as somebody that I can marry, if mistakes should happen, I'm not going to date you. I'm that kind of person. So if I can't date you, if I can't have you as a life partner, why dating you? That's my idea. I don't know for any other person, because a lot of young people there, they will just date, let's have fun. No.
I see where it's meant to.
No, you're not earning anything. Not fun to earn anywhere. See, if I don't see as somebody who, if you propose to me today, I will say yes. Or let's say we are doing this lovey-dovey, and then somebody's daughter now gets pregnant, and I will not be crying, God, why? No, I'm not going to date you.
Yeah.
That is just it. And I will also advise young people to just, if you can have that kind of mentality to be, don't just date anybody. Don't just date any. If you cannot marry the person, why date the person? Because anything can happen.
Alright. We have a comment. Prince Adeda Ominder said, communication is key to a healthy relationship. Good communication in marriage begets good relationship. Learn to be transparent with your partner, and with that, you won't break each other's trust. He said, well spoken speaker Olamide. Who is this?
Prince Adeda, I think I know that name.
Well, what do I want to even say? I think another thing when it comes to relationship leading to marriage, I would always say that assumption is the lowest level of knowledge. Don't assume that, okay, by the time I marry this guy, she is only raising his voice small now.
It's going to change.
It will change, and if he raises his voice, he will apologize.
Same thing applies to a lady.
It will still, she has this nonchalant attitude. Even when you want to even say, okay, do this thing for me, she'll say, I cannot do it unless I say, okay, please, or she will even delay and do the likes or something like that. And you want to marry that kind of person. If that kind of thing amplifies in that marriage, can you survive it? No, don't assume. Treat it inside the relationship. I'd rather break a relationship. I'd rather walk away. If I say that, okay, let's say I once had a girlfriend, then maybe how will you be talking about as a person, as a normal human being, you should be able to talk about so many things. You need to have idea of different things, whereby you can talk about business to some extent, talk about relationship, talk about lifestyle, talk about, even if you don't like sports, there's no way you won't know Messi, Ronaldo or something. Then, or talk about reality. There's nobody in this life that will not be able to talk about reality. But when those times, I'll just try to like bring up reality talks, like, okay, what's up, so what do you want to do, and the likes. But now notice that this girl, all her life is just revolve around social media, like TikTok, Instagram, going out, catching up, no direction and purpose. See, that night, I just message, see, I beg, see this rubbish. This rubbish is I beg, the car the girl pass. I know the do it. She wants to come to us the following day. I just break everything.
After that breakfast,
I beg, just waka comot.
Amazing.
What's happening with this one?
I know, for someone like me, like, I think I actually had like,
what kind of human being is this?
I once had an ex that the religious belief was just way different, and he liked me. Like he's so like, and he's so caring. I don't know if you're watching, but I don't want to call your name, but you know you, right? Like he's loving, he's caring. He can give, like he knows how to gift. But then the religious belief wasn't just connecting. And then when I ask questions like, cause me, if I'm dating
Is
you,
he a Christian or a Muslim traditionalist?
He's a Christian.
Okay.
He's that. But then even in the Christendom, there are some beliefs that you're talking about. Let's say you're talking about tithing, and he's telling you is scrap. You know, and I believe in, no, it was just a problem for me. Do you understand? And then, like I wanted to say before, if I'm dating you, I don't want to be a girlfriend. I also want to be a friend. I want to be a bestie. I want to be as in a babe to you.
Talk about,
you understand?
everything.
So if I'm walking on the road and someone tags me, bro, now you be the first person I go there. And as I'm telling you, I'm seeing your facial expression. You see, just get ready to get angry every day. Because see that kind of conversation, I'm not going to end it anytime soon. You understand? So at some point, I just feel like everything is actually okay, but the ones that interest me most is not connecting. And I didn't know how to say I don't want again. I just had to like started drawing. You know when you're drawing water from a well? That's what I was doing. And then he now be like, what is going on? I said, nothing is going on. Just that. See, make other friends. Just try to make other friends. Let me make other friends too. Let me allow some friends in my life. Just from there, before you know it, communication ended up like Jehovah is she.
Well, I think coming to that, what's it called, belief stuff, I actually take that kind of thing into consideration if I'm going to any relationship that I'll be committed to. If I'm not committed to a relationship, well, I can just take anything. But if I'm committed to it, I don't like people that are too like that you know, you don't need to accept someone's belief or someone's point of view. Like you don't need to accept it into yourself, but you can actually see things from that person's point of view and understand why he thinks like this, why it is being done like this. That is why
when if the person is not even ready to have that kind of talk with you, what will you do?
That is when I would actually opt out. That is why you will see me, some people say, okay, I'm talking like Christian, I'm not a Muslim and the likes. After I heard about Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, Judaism and the likes, and all of this religion, none of them talked about killing anybody or harming anybody. They preach peace. All of the religions. I like someone who is an open book, whereby you can. Most of my friends are Christians. Most of them, majority of them are Christians, and every Muslim I walk up to like this, like we are Muslims, you are now still very extreme about the Muslim. Like you don't even want to associate with any Christian. Forget it. We can't be friends. Yeah. Because you didn't bring religion from heaven. You were born as with a blank mind. You started inculcating this religious belief from your parents or from your guardian or from where you are being born. So I won't take this religion back to heaven. I'll just die like the way I'm being born without anything. So I don't really
I think from what you're
I don't carry everything on my head.
In your head.
I can freely roll with anybody. I've dated a Christian before. I've dated a Christian, I've dated a Muslim, but I never did Babalawo before. But that's why I can make friends with like anybody. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Like what Olamide is trying to say, I feel like okay, like dating a Muslim, you should both give room for each other's belief. Without affecting each other. I have a friend, his father is a Muslim, his mom is a Christian. They celebrate Christmas, they celebrate Eid, they celebrate everything. I used to have a Christian friend like that. She's a pastor's daughter. So me, I have Muslim friends because I wasn't born a Christian. I didn't get to like probably be in a Christian home. I converted to Christian. So I have this Christian friend and this Muslim friends. I don't even go to mosques like that. She get. So I have my Muslim friends. She get. So this girl, the day she saw me with this girl, two girls putting on hijab, she's like, "What are you doing with them?" I'm like, "They are my friends." Like, "No, you don't know you're a Christian." I'm like, "What does that mean?" She's my friend. And I can't because I'm a Christian now.
While I was having, I did my Thanksgiving prayer this today. I did inside what's the name of this Winners Chapel, Kenya and Bokle government, Cross River State. I did this guy. There was a guy there, a Muslim guy. I think I invited him, but he didn't come. Yes, sir. You see, Now pray I won't go pray there. I don't care. So far they are not worshiping another God. It's the same God that created everybody. I just pray and left and go to my house.
Oh my God!
Anything bad in that?
We have taken much time. We have really taken much time. We discussed about Basketmouth and his wife separating after 11 years
You know
of
what is good
marriage.
for you? Better go back and fix that one.
So please, I would like to please, girls, ladies, please don't use whatever you see on social media to judge whatever is coming for you, because their own life is different from yours. Their own life is different from yours. Whatever you're seeing on social media should be for social media.
Yeah.
Social media is meant for entertainment. Just be entertained. That's it. Just be entertained on social media, but don't use whatever you see on social media to dictate how your own life should be. It is not possible. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
That's. And we talked about the challenges one face in relationship. We talked about that and also about, can a broken trust be fixed, which we all said it can be. It can be fixed, but some of our viewers said it can be fixed. But then some people said it can be fixed. Some said it cannot be fixed. So whatever it is, broken trust, I believe when you work together as a team, it can be fixed. So that is the end of the show for today on Girls Closet. I really enjoyed today's show. Thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned. Thank you, Fat Fun, for dropping comments, and also Echo Ibo, thank you so much for joining us on Girls Closet, and also Prince Adida Reminders, thank you for joining us on this show.
You see, Adela did my corner. Why not read that one?
I know.
Now I know who commented.
Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you guys for joining us on Girls Closet. See you guys some other time. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas in advance. I remain Adeni Adela.
And I'm Olajide Taofikolamide.
Zubigla saying peace out. Merry Christmas to our viewers.
Merry Christmas.